Hi, this is Gareth from See Me Scrolling, and I apologise profusely for not having put a video up for a very long time. I'm starting to get my asthma under control, so I'm now not coughing every 30 seconds, just every 40. So again, excuse me if I'm going to be coughing at some point during this. What I wanted to do, there's been a number of updates to the test server, and I wanted to highlight the tutorial which Mons has recently added. Now this is going to be the first of a couple of tutorials. It's a slightly different approach, but I think it's sort of more tailored towards the beginner, so it is taking through the very basic steps. So what I want to do, as I say, is go through that, and this is the test server, so we can also see the tips and tricks button. Now that will link to an external website which the Scrolls Guide guys are putting together, including myself, and it's a number of beginner, intermediate and advanced guides on various aspects of Scrolls. Now it's a community built site, so anything that's on the featured section that people seem to like will basically transfer across to that guide, so it'll include actual guides themselves, references, and videos as well. So if you've got a YouTube channel, point us towards it and we'll add that content. Okay, without further ado, let's click on the tutorial. I'd say this is actually the main screen for that, and it will enable you, like with the trials, to choose and then go through each individual section of the tutorial. And it says here, in this first tutorial, learn the basics of playing Scrolls. I think I probably need to do that quite a few times. So what we see now is the actual text itself is at the top. It says, welcome. Scrolls is all about using your hand, board and deck to take out your opponent's idols. And you click on continue. Got the same old bloke teaching you again. Is that Carnalizer? No. Okay, take a look at your hand. Each scroll has a resource cost at the top. To gain your first growth resource, click any scroll, then sacrifice it by clicking the resource icon that appears to the left. And we can see that, as I say, each of these texts, that's the pertinent ones, are actually highlighted here, of growth in green. And we've now got the addition of the arrows and also flashing aspects. So, I'm going to increase my resource. Great, now you have enough growth resources to play a creature. First, select the Beast Rat scroll. Note the resource counter in the lower left corner, more flashing, of the screen. It shows that summoning the rat will use 1 growth resource. Oh, continue. Again, it's not allowing you to move on until you're actually happy that you're going on there. Click any space in the highlighted row to summon your rat. Controlling the middle row is good strategy. So already we're teaching the new players some of the very good basics. The resource counter, flashing, shows that you've spent all your resources for this turn. Don't worry, you get them back at the start of the next turn. Okay, cool. Okay, now click the Beast Rat to take a close look at the unit. Apart from the cost, creatures have 3 primary values: attack, countdown and health. So we've got this flashing up here, and we've also got little tiny arrows pointing at the other scrolls we have. Attack is the amount of damage dealt to an opponent's unit's health when attacking. I was assuming that at this point it might actually highlight this rather than have both actually flashing. Attacks are made after the creature's countdown has reached 0. So there we have actually got it, so it's flashing an individual thing. Unfortunately there is no back for this, so if you miss a point, I believe that's a tricky thing to do. Attacks are made after the creature's countdown has reached 0. The countdown is decreased by 1 each turn. Now let's end the turn. To do this, click the hourglass button. How many of us have forgotten to do that when we first started playing? Splendid! As you may have noticed, you draw 1 scroll at the beginning of each turn. That's another Kinfolk Ranger. Continue. Might be worth the continue button flashing, perhaps? I don't know. Once again, let's sacrifice a scroll for resources. Increasing your resource count to 2, Next player creature costing 2 anywhere on your side. I have lost the ability to enunciate. Now it's saying anywhere, so it's allowing me to put it anywhere I want. So I'm going to put it over here. Great. Your units should be able to take down those idols in no time. Let's end the turn. The glow under the beast rat means it's about to attack. When you end your turn, it will attack in a straight line, hitting the first unit or idol it encounters. Continue. Each of your units can be moved once per turn. To do this, you click on the unit and choose an adjacent tile. Continue. So I will click on that one. One idol is already destroyed. You can take down another idol by moving your beast rat. Click it, then click a tile on another row. Now you see here it does not actually allow me to click on anything else. That's good, it's guiding them. Excellent. All we need now is something to take down a third idol. Luckily you just drew a ragged wolf, hit as haste, meaning it attacks the turn it's summoned. Let's place it in front of another idol. Now, I did suggest again that ragged, or clicking on these might sort of bring up a little pop-up box, something like that, might give it a bit more information, but again I believe that's not an easy process. One thing to notice though, if you click on escape and help, it actually brings up all of this as well. So it gives you a brief rundown of idle resources, end turn, attack, countdown and health, and also the general aspects of scrolls. I've noticed there's actually something down the bottom here. I'm not sure what that means. We can scroll down at some point. That's a nice addition, I think. Let's place it in front of another idol. So let's take that and let's place it there. That should do it. Hit end turn. Pew! Pew! Victory! Victory! So now we go to the end screen. Now I believe that when you're in ranked, you'll see the emblems underneath here. Scrollger.com actually lists all of the spoilers, and you'll be able to see the pictures there, so check that out. Also what we have here is the usual rewards. Another button here saying show match info, so you can split between the two, so it's a bit more user friendly there. I've suggested that perhaps this also be part of the tutorial, so new players can be guided to so they understand what each of these individual things mean. And that is that. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully you've got some ideas about this, got a better view of it now. As I say, I'm adding this to Scrolls Guide and also to Reddit, so check it out, add your thoughts. Mons and the other devs will be very interested to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching.